everybody? It is your man, the Big Dog, and welcome to episode 68 of the Dog House. We're one episode away from episode 69, and I still have not figured out what I want to do for it. Maybe I'll talk to my homeboys, Smooth Aim and Jax Will, see if I can get them on the podcast. Or see if we could do like a special episode where I do nothing but gameplay instead of doing what I normally do. Excuse me. But anyway, we'll figure that one out, don't worry. Anyway, thank you for joining. Feel free to follow me on all my social media platforms. YouTube, Twitter, Discord. Email me with questions, comments, concern. Friend me on Steam, all that good stuff. Alright, now that I've got the plugs out of the way, let's get into tonight's topic. Comic books and entertainment. Now, excuse me. I have made my gripes about the current state of the comic book industry very clear. I did an episode on Inner Thoughts about it. I believe it was like chapter 4 or something, where I showed you guys one of the big reasons I stopped reading comics, and I'm on the verge of stopping to watch a lot of these comic book movies and comic book TV shows, because the sad thing is a lot of them have not been really good as of late, especially this year, or these past like year or two, with the exception of Spider-Man No Way Home, which that felt like classic Spider-Man, even though at first it wasn't until they brought him back to his roots, which, sorry, I just spoiled the movie for you, for anybody that hasn't watched it. Now, one of the big disappointments for Disney Marvel would be the Disney Plus TV shows. They have been realistically not good, or at least not as good as I was hoping. Excuse me. I would say WandaVision had a cool concept, but really poor execution and really questionable morals, by the way. Falcon and Winter Soldier, while it had great action, was extremely preachy, which I can't stand. I don't like getting lectured. I've sat through, 20-something years of schooling. I don't need to be lectured again. What was the other one that came out? Loki. Didn't get through that one. First episode was kind of disappointing. Hawkeye was another one that I thought was really bad. And most recently, Moon Knight, which they took one of their most obscure characters, one of their characters with a really cool concept behind him, and completely fell flat for reasons that I will get into a little later in the show. But recently there was a trailer for the next upcoming Disney Plus TV show. And no, I'm not talking about Ms. Marvel. We already discussed that one. We will get to that later. But I'm going to show you guys the trailer for She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. And of course, I'm going to be pausing here and there to avoid copyright issues, but I have a feeling I'm going to get hit with one anyway. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, so let's get this started. That looks like New York to me. Probably
Being
isn't.
A superhero is a trial by fire.
Nice little obligatory, what do you call it, narration by Bruce Banner.
Who's gonna protect the
Or
world?
Professor Hulk
It's
now.
not people like you.
I mean, there's you, but I guess you're not doing much of anything anymore. Oh no! Oh my god. Oh my god. Where's my soundboard?
Bruh.
Oof. That looks rough.
I'm Jennifer Walters. Walters. I'm a lawyer. I have great friends.
Can we get some shots, please? It's an emergency.
Oh, Jesus. Please tell me this chick is going to be one of them stereotypical Sex in the City type of friends. Because I bet you she's going to be one of Jennifer Walters' like feminist friends that are really fucking annoying. We all have that friend.
A demanding job.
We just started a superhuman law division, and I want you to be the face of it.
Hey. I know that guy. Welcome back, Abomination. Again.
And a frustrating family.
Cause we didn't ask for this, but you still gotta deal with it. Your transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Those are like the baseline of any woman just existing.
Who the fuck wrote that? Who wrote that? Oh my god. Jesus.
Nope.
And you know what? Another one.
Nani?
And another one.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Here we fucking go again.
Oh, Bruce, kind of feels like if I don't transform, I'm gonna die.
Yes!
Oh no.
Yes!
Oh Jesus Christ.
No! No!
I just want to be a normal.
Oh. Oh. Oh, hang on. I gotta find the...
Nani?
What the flying fuck is that? Jesus Christ. Ugh. This looks like a bad Photoshop. Oh man, she looks like a freaking PS3 fucking... Oh lord. She looks like a PS3 character. What the hell is this, man? Oh, no. No, man. What the hell?
Anonymous lawyer.
Can you tell us where She-Hulk is? Jen, you're a story now.
I can't get over how bad the CGI is, man.
Girl, your ass looks crazy right now.
Forget about her ass. Look at them fucking hands. I thought my hands were big, man. Shit.
You could be an Avenger.
Oh, I'm not a superhero. That is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason.
Jesus Christ, what is it with the shots at Tony Stark, man? Like, that was unnecessary. And I know a fucking feminist millennial wrote that. No disrespect to millennials, I am one. I mean, seriously. Let's hear that again.
That is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason.
Nani?
How fucking dare you?
Is there anything more depressing than dating in your 30s?
How about dating, period, as a man? That's kind of fucking depressing. Also, what else is depressing? Anything other than a woman dating in her 30s.
Yeah, this is the best date I've had in a while.
Oh,
Should we split some fries?
Oh, fuck this part.
let's get those to go.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Let's get those to go.
I can't get over how bad the CGI is, man. Oh. Yeah. So you guys are gonna watch that, right? Right? No? Yeah, me neither. But yeah, what do I think about this TV series? I think this may be the worst one to date. And this is from a character that's, again, another derivative character, but a decent derivative character at that. But enough about that. Now that we've gotten through that cringe, there's also something else that I need to show you guys. apparently Bruce Wayne is going to be bi-curious, or at least is going to be bisexual, or at the very least bi-curious. Shout out to Heel versus Babyface.
Hi everyone, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface. On this past Tuesday on the Real BBC over at Nerdrotics channel, we had a little conversation about Bruce Wayne in a latest comic where they hint, drop, I don't know what you want to call it, that he could be potentially bisexual.
Nope. 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 Nope.
I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. It better just been a fucking joke.
Oh, here we go again.
Yep.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
First of all, I just say, no, he's not. Just because there is a current...
Exactly, he's not. Like, Bruce Wayne is the quintessential ladies' man. Okay? Like, the guy drowns in pussy. Like, how many women has he slept with? I could actually name a few off the top of my head. Silver St. Cloud, Vicky Vale, Talia al Ghul, Selena Kyle, that Angela chick from... God, I forgot her fucking name. From Mask of Phantasm. And those are just 5. Like, he's been with some women, man. This Bruce fucking Wayne. You know he's got bitches.
Trend of degenerates working at Marvel and DC who just want to change every character to in some way represent an ideological...
Yeah, he's gonna get into this, which I absolutely agree with. This is the big problem with modern comics nowadays. And this is why manga is kicking the comic book industry's ass. Because these companies hire these people that aren't real comic book writers. They're basically just, they're quota fillers. They're quota fillers. And look, there's nothing wrong with filling a quota. It's just, they're filling it, I'm sorry. They're filling it with the wrong reasons, in my opinion. And unfortunately, they're putting in people that don't care about these characters, that secretly detest these characters, because the reason they don't like them is because they know that they will never create something as... What's the word? As popular and as... and that could stand the test of time, like a Batman, or a Fantastic Four, or X-Men, or... what's another cool character? Iron Man, Captain America. Like, they know they can't top these characters with what they could create. And it bothers them. So they secretly hate these characters, and he's going to get into it too. Also, they hate the people that read these comics. They don't like people like me. Which is fine. Fuck them.
Because this is the important thing. Turning a character gay, bisexual, whatever, is an ideological choice. It's not as just a change of sexuality, and it's not when somebody says, well, what does it matter if they are this or they are that? Because the ideology is what's the important element.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly true. That's the problem.
Currently, there is a huge shift that essentially, if you're part of the alphabet community, you're part of the far left. And you must adhere to the far left's ideology, the far left's ideals, etc.
Yep, that's true.
Which basically means anyone to the right of them, including anyone on the left, is a Nazi. Ah! Or...
It is so sad that he's right. And if you don't believe me and you don't believe him, just spend like 15 minutes on Twitter. You'll see what he's talking about.
White supremacist or a bigot or something which is defamatory towards them. So when...
You want to know why they do that? It's because they can't take criticism. Like, these people are arrogant and narcissistic. They're so arrogant, they're so narcissistic that they just cannot fathom the idea of people not liking anything they do. Hence, things like this.
When you change a character to a character's sexuality from one of heterosexuality to a different sexuality, then essentially you're trying to say that they now ideologically align with us. That's the big thing to take from this. The other one, of course, is that these creators that do this, a lot of it is done because they hate you.
Yep, like I just said, they don't like people like me, they don't like people like you, like die-hard comic book fans, die-hard movie fans. They despise people like us because we call them out on their bullshit.
A lot of it is done because they they don't like their customer base, and they will like to piss them off. And if you say, well, that's conspiratorial nonsense, it's not.
No, it's not. Trust
me. If you
me.
have followed certain creators on social media for any period of time, and I'm not talking about the ones that have now buggered off to Surfshack or whatever, because essentially they want out of the mainstream. They want out.
Yep.
Of the ideologues, me tooing them, making up shit about them, forcing them to do certain elements to their characters to again.
Yeah, it's very draconian when you think about it. Like, these people are relentless, and they will stop at nothing until they get what they want, even if that means ruining somebody's life. Like, how can you do that to somebody? Like, you don't have to like everything they say, but excuse me. Just the idea of ruining somebody because they disagree with you. Like, how childish can you be?
Line with their ideology. But when you have conversed with these freaks on Twitter,
freaks. That's putting it lightly.
Then they'll call you everything under the sun. They'll call you Nazi, white supremacist, fuck off, all this kind of stuff.
Yep.
But they will, when you come back at them with, we're your customers, they go, no, you're not.
That's true. They do that too. They make up excuses, and they're like, oh, it's not for you. It's like, well, then who is it for? Because the people you want to buy this aren't buying it.
The comic book shop's our customer. Oh.
Nope.
No, they're not. You just supply the comics to these shops. We buy them from the shops.
Oh. And of course, anyone with any brain cells whatsoever understand that no, the comic shop is not the customer. Just because it's the comic shop who will order the comics to come into their shop for people to purchase, that just essentially makes them a face, a middleman. Because
Pretty much, yeah, he's right. A middleman or a supplier, pretty much. Oh, actually, no. No, he's right. It is just middleman.
if that customer has been told to F off by a Dan Slott or somebody like that, or Mags Versace,
Tom King.
or, you know, some other absolute freak and horror show.
Tom King, Zoe Quinn, Sam Maggs is another one that kind of does this.
Then that person won't any longer go into that.
Why the fuck does Sam Maggs and Zoe Quinn keep getting jobs like this, man? Like, what the hell?
Comic book shop and purchase that comic. So the customer of the comic book shop owner gets lumbered with the extra comics that they're not selling, and they either have to go on, you know, reduced clearance, or they just essentially get thrown because nobody's buying them.
Nope.
And that's the way that these comic book creators, editors, inkers,
Excuse me.
letterers, etc., that's the way that they will justify telling you to fuck off. You're not our customer. Meanwhile, comic book shops continue to dwindle at a shocking rate of knots. Also,
That's another good point. Like, they tell us that they're not that the comic book shops are the customers. Meanwhile, comic book shops are closing by the dozens. Hell, there used to be a comic book store not too far from where I lived. They shut down. It's crazy.
DC and Marvel sales are down. The only way that the comic book industry sales are up is because of Scholastic, and of course... Oh, don't be sad. Laugh for me. I know. Sometimes it can be difficult to laugh.
Not for me, it is.
Man.
Shoot. Oh, yeah.
So when you see these ideological choices, they're not for the betterment of the character. They're to piss you off, and they're there to align that character to the creators or the writers' ideological sensibility. I've specifically chosen, by the way, Screen Rant for this article because this will be skewed to the left when it comes to reaction.
Of course it is.
Because Batman fans react to hints Bruce Wayne is bisexual. So this is the panel in question. Bruce is down about something which hasn't gone quite according to plan in this comic. I think it's called Night, like Gotham Knight or something. And this guy here comes to console him, and and look, he gets right in there. Look how pursed up his lips are. The light shining in Bruce's eyes. His lashes are extra long and extra femmy.
Yeah, that is true. His eyelashes are really feminine looking. What the hell?
Guy's eyes are partly closed as he's moving in for the kiss, as the whatever. And then somebody says, "Gentlemen, I hope I'm not interrupting anything," because to them, as well as everybody else with eyes, it looks like they're about to snog. So
snog means kiss. I forgot to mention, as is, I believe, from the UK.
Hashtag Bruce Wayne confirmed.
Oh boy.
So they picked up a cross section of people from TwixWag. Now this person's is called Tim Drake's BFF Real. Now Tim Drake, of course, was Robin for 30 odd years and Red Robin in the last few years. A character who's had his own comic book for some decent runs. I think the Robin comic ran for 187, maybe 189 ish.
I heard a lot of good things about the Robin comic book when he was in it. Like, he was really popular as Robin, Tim Drake. I would say he was almost, if not more popular than Dick Grayson when he was Robin.
He's had stints in Titans as well, and in Detective Comics and regular Batman comics too. So we have seen from his Tim Drake's perspective for 30 years, and never in those 30 years has Tim ever expressed any interest in boys whatsoever. Men.
Oh yeah, they made him bisexual. Oh.
Bruh. None.
Why?
What has he expressed an interest in? Girls.
Stephanie Brown.
A few girls, not many, huge amounts. Many girls. The two main ones I would say would be Ariana, his first love, and then Stephanie Brown, who has been his on-off love interest for a long period of time. And the last time we saw Tim, before they decided to turn him gay, I mean, I would say bi, but bisexual in comic terms means gay, because you're never going to see Tim Drake with a woman again in his life.
That's true. That's true.
While these people run the show. And then suddenly he's with Stephanie and runs off with Stephanie together. And they could have even made a comic, Tim and Stephanie, rebuilding their lives together, away from Gotham, away from Bruce, away from all that, and how trying to balance college with being a superhero. What identity do you take? They could have been superhero identity, not, in gender identity. There could have been lots of interesting things there, because Bruce and Steph made a great couple. But Tim now, he's into Dick. And I don't mean Grayson.
Oh no.
Shut up. Stay there, woman. So yeah, and I don't mean Grayson. If Batman is actually bisexual, I will never shut up about it, by the way. Oh, I believe you. I believe you. All
Yeah, I believe you too.
you'll
Oh
do
boy.
is just keep on going on about it on Twitter. I mean, you won't buy any of the comics, but you'll just talk about it on Twitter.
Yep.
Batman potentially just got confirmed to be bisexual. That's pretty cool. Why? Because it lines up with your ideology, because it lines up with your sexuality. Why is it cool? Show me, because there is never in any of this, all of this gender changing, race changing, sexuality changing, all of this bullshit that's been happening, there isn't a singular scrap of evidence to prove that it enhances the character and actually enables a stronger run, better sales, more interest, etc.
Very true.
None.
It does not.
I've got plenty of evidence to prove against that it damages the character, that it dwindles sales, that it doesn't push for extra exposure, but they go ahead with it. You just know some of those people are going to act like this completely ruins the character.
Because it
doesn't enhance
does.
The character, it's not for the betterment of the character, so why even have it there in the first place?
Exactly.
Ideology. So yes, it will be, again, to the detriment of the character. Because once you get to a position, and particularly with all this multiverse shite that's going on, and the only reason why the multiverse exists, and I tell you this is cast iron, the only reason why the multiverse exists is so that everyone in all the freak ideologies, all the made-up genders, all the made-up sexualities can have a thing. You can have a
That's
Batman.
true.
You can have a Superman. You can have a Cyclops and a Wolverine and a this and a that and the other. And it just dilutes the character. The character, especially characters like Peter Parker, Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent, characters, stalwart
Legacy
characters
characters.
like that, they are a beautiful glass of expensive Dom Perignon, whatever, champagne. And all these things that you do when you change them, sexuality change them, race change them, this, that, and the other,
Ugh.
make derivative aspects of them, blah, blah, blah. All that does is dilute that beautiful glass of champagne, and not dilute it with water, like I said in the real BBC. No, dilute it with piss.
Ick.
So suddenly, instead of having this gorgeous glass of expensive, exquisite champagne, somebody's just fucking diluted it to nothing. It's just now glass of piss that nobody cares about, that nobody wants to touch.
And nobody wants to read it either.
This one's quite funny because it says Batman supports his bisexual son so much he joined him.
Oh. Where the fuck are the drums? Where are the drums? Did I get rid of the drums? Oh shit. Oh, here they are. I was about to say, did I really get rid of my drums?
But Tim's not bisexual, Tim's straight. That's just another character which has been sacrificed on the altar of ideology for a quick headline, and obviously another character that they can next month throw out there, literally just throw out there to say, oh look, we got a gays Robin, we got a gays Superman, we got a gays Wonder Woman, we got a gays Flash, we got a blah 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 blah, killing, diluting, killing it all. That's why it's all dead. You know what comic book readers really enjoy? Continuity.
Exactly.
They really enjoy continuity, a tight narrative, a tight structure.
Yeah, that's true.
A singular character whose storyline they can invest in, not a multiverse of derivative shit, and not a sex change, or a sexuality change, or a race change, or a jet. That's the quickest way to check him out, and because it's being done with such regularity nowadays,
It's to the
it's
point.
just eye-rolling. And this is just eye-rolling. Are we going to implant the idea? Because you never know later. Fruity, look at this, look at this. People are surprised that Batman might be bisexual. Bruh, him and Harvey are fruity as fuck. That's all. Panda. I can't stop thinking about John Constantine and Batman in the next issue of Urban Legends. Oh my god! There is no heterosexuality explanation for this one. None whatsoever. Oh my god! No, because people can't just be friends.
Nope.
People can't just have a brotherhood with somebody.
Nope.
You know? It's gay or the highway with them. When your life is absolutely defined by ideology, you're a boring fuck.
I don't hear a lie in that.
Number one, first and foremost, you are boring as fuck. And secondly, you're broken. You're broken because you got nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to whinge about, nothing else to shout about. And so it just becomes a contest of, well, we've done this one, let's go with that one next. That's our next target. Cyclops isn't gay. Wolverine isn't gay. Tim Drake isn't gay. Bruce Wayne isn't gay. Jonathan Kent isn't gay. All characters, and there's many more. Bobby. Iceman.
Oh no.
It's just all characters sacrificed for ideology and nothing more. Hope you enjoyed the vid. See you in the next.
Alright, everybody. So yeah, like I said, this is becoming a trend, and this is why the comic book industry is dying. Because they keep doing this nonsense. But, hey, what do I know? I'm just a douchebag with a mic. Alright guys, that is it for episode 68 of The Doghouse. Thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. If you are on Twitch, please stay tuned. I will be starting Detroit Become Human. Hopefully I'll be finishing it tonight. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out.